Good morning, fellow traders. Bubba here, and it's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Friday, May 1st, 2020. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we left out the market yesterday. So, what do we have here on the SPX going into today? So here's the monthly chart. Let's take a look here. So, big green month in April, right? Actually, it was the biggest recovery month since the 1987 crash. So, I mean, so pretty amazing stuff right there. We did close last month over the mid-monthly Bollinger Band here, and we also ended up recovering over the 50-monthly moving average. So that was a big deal for us to accomplish last month. So the week isn't over yet. We did fill the gap on the weekly chart. We're still contending with this prior inside week right here. In the daily chart, we were holding this upward trend line right here, and today it looks like we may be pushing down below this. So there is actually a small breach of that trend line yesterday. So if today's bearish candle ends up picking up some volume on the SPY, we'll see if it makes sense that this trend may be shifting, and we'll go from there. So let's take a look here and see how the SPY is acting pre-market here. So down a bit here again. It's pretty steady downtrend since yesterday, right? We caught a nice short at the open yesterday. They give a little bounce, or a couple of bear flags here on the way down. Bear flag, right? So it's basically just continuing to work its way down here. If we zoom out, we can try to look for some support and resistance areas, right? We're already below this area here. So the next one down is like this 282. So we'll see if that happens. Otherwise, below that is 278. Right, and then 276. So we'll see how that goes into today. But we're definitely working on this, this channel down here this morning, or from yesterday. Okay, so you can see how it's managing that right there. So we'll see if we can handle that. I mean, obviously we can get a lot of momentum this morning. Maybe some news will come out and we'll try to break out of this. But otherwise, we're working on this downtrend right here for now. Okay, let's take a look at the S&P futures and see what they're saying as we enter into the open here. So, same thing. We already drew this channel on here last night. So we had a quick down move at the open of the session yesterday. We reviewed that live with the with our group, and let's see, go here. All right, and then we tried to work our way up here, but it faded its gap here on the futures chart, right? Just from where we closed the prior day, and we're continuing to work our way down. So what's the kind of the big news out here? The big news is Apple and Amazon earnings, right? So Amazon's going to be spending all their profit to, even though they've been really busy and making a lot of deliveries and their revenue's good, they got money coming in, they're spending all the profit on trying to, upgrade their systems, protect their employees, just deal with, the safety issues that are out there with the corona, right? Apple ended up having great earnings and great revenue, except they're real, they dropped their iPhone sales, and they couldn't really give any real guidance on what was going on. So things are starting to get a little bit sketchy out there with the big names. So let's see how that plays going into the rest of today and next week, and we'll take a look at their charts here actually right now. So here's Apple. Okay, so Apple down again. It was down after. I mean, it's not down huge, right? I mean, but it is down. So it is possibly it's at 284. Let's see if it holds its upward trend line here going into today. Amazon. Okay, it had a beautiful bull flag breakout, right? We were into a binary event yesterday, so anything could happen, and boom, it pushed its way back down. So it's kind of continuing to move its way down here this morning. Again, we just have to see what it can hold right here. Here's the prior trend line. And we're basically right here. Okay, so if we gap down, right now we're at 23.24. So, I mean, we have a while to go to get down here. So, if anything, it's just kind of coming back into the bull flag. So, now we really have to kind of see if we can confirm above this prior bull flag breakout. So, it's got a lot of work to do if it wants to show us that it wants to be bullish. So, we've got that going on. Let's take a look and see how Tesla is. So, they had a big reversal yesterday. Apparently, they might be cooking the books on some of their numbers. So, they're down here at their upward trend line. So, that gave it a big down move yesterday. I think Einhorn came out with that suspect information, right? And now it's down another 40 points here pre-market. So see how it handles this. There's an open gap below here and an open gap here. Of course, you got some support levels. You've got the 21 EMA right here at 692, and you got the cloud right here at 661. So let's see how it holds those levels. And then a couple other ones too. We've got Gilead, the GILD. They had their earnings yesterday, and they're down on that. So keep an eye on that one there. Let's look at mRNA. There has been some discussion about their vaccine, being having some potential here. So it is gapping up pre-market here. So keep an eye on mRNA today, and then finally keep an eye on the airlines today. So UAL down, right? They're basically just burning cash right now. So just keep an eye on these guys too. So spinning top right here. Looks like it's down to about 27-ish. Again, it starts to get a little concerning here around like 24.50 and then 21.80, right? And then, of course, that 17 area. So let's see how that handles, what type of price action it gets today. So good stuff, guys. I'll catch you guys at the lunchtime market update. I hope everyone has a great trading day today and a wonderful weekend if I don't see you. But otherwise, we've got our other videos that we'll be doing today. And, of course, we'll see you on Twitter. And I hope everybody has a safe trading day today and stays healthy. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. I'll talk to you guys soon.